Welcome back to the Mason clan. We're now in the Tyrol region of Austria and you'll be joining us on a hike to a couple of waterfalls near our campsite. Whilst walking our dogs along Lake Achensee, we spotted this waterfall on the mountainside, so we asked reception about details for hiking to it. From speaking to our campsite reception, we'd seen the smaller waterfall and they made us aware of an even bigger one, the Dalfazer fall. So the following day we set off on a hike which took in both of them. We were told we'd be fine to take our dogs on the walk too. So we crossed the road from the campsite, taking a road behind the hotel, and then you veer off to the right and this leads you onto the hike. It is signposted. You can drive part of the way, but once you hit the tree line, it's on foot from there, and it was suitable for our dogs to go off lead in places. There are some shortcuts through trees, but we stuck to the main route. The first waterfall we reached was the one we hadn't seen. This is the Dalfazer fall. Yes, we were impressed too. There is a viewing platform that gives you view of the waterfall and down to the lake. We continued on to go to the waterfall we'd originally seen, and there's some nice seats built into the trees so you can stop and admire the view down to Lake Achensee. Again, in places it was fine for our dogs to go off the lead. I was hiking with our older son. We did continue further up the mountains, but we took the decision it would have been too dangerous to come back down with our dogs as the paths were getting more unstable. So we stopped, had a 5-minute breather before going on to find the next waterfall we'd seen. As you would expect, we had fantastic views of Lake Achensee from up the mountainside. Unexpectedly, we reached the second waterfall to find no water fallen. It had dried up and there was just a pool of water in the base for the dogs to have a paddle in, which they enjoyed. So happy dogs, happy owners. The hike took us less than 2 hours to take in both the waterfalls and we were in no rush at all. It's easily done and there was lots of people on the route on the Sunday we walked it. We even managed to get a view of our motorhome, the Hoff, on his campsite pitch near the lake. It was our first time visiting the Tyrol region of Austria, but it's definitely not going to be our last.